Hey guys, so today we are going to be taking a look at LR EZA Vegito transforming into Vegito Blue, the 5th anniversary Blue fusion character. Today we got the EZA for this guy alongside Gogeta. So I'm going to start the showcases with the Vegito side, and then the next video I do will be on Gogeta here. I want to make each character their own video. I mean, you can run both in the same team. You can run both next to the honestly probably designed to work well next to each other. That's usually how anniversary characters are, but I'm going to be doing one video on each of these characters. So let's quickly go over what he does now with his EZA, and then we will look at how good and dominant this character is in an event here. So pre-transformed, 12 key, he's stacking attack infinitely, raising defense for 1 turn, causing colossal damage. 18 key, again, he's infinitely stacking attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, then does mega colossal damage, sure. Passive, attack and defense plus 140%. He gets 4 key when attacking, which is nice. Don't necessarily have to give him a super. You can leave him a little bit shy, and then he'll grab the extra 4 key. Then he launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack as the first or second attacker in a turn. So 70% chance, honestly. It should have been guaranteed, honestly, I think. Launches an additional super attack and great chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack as the 3rd attacker in a turn. And then he gets 100% defense when attacking, and then transforms when conditions are met, which 4th turn. So very, very easy to get this. Nothing too crazy. It's always been pretty good. All right, so transformed Vegito Blue. His super attack effects, 12 key. We have greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage. 18 key, greatly raises defense for 3 turns, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So this is a 50% raise that lasts for 3 turns, which means that this Vegito is going to have a significantly higher defense number once he gets at least 1 18 key super under his belt. So the second rotation of the transform character will have a significantly higher defense value than the first rotation. All right, then the passive here. Evades enemies' attacks, just period, for 1 turn after transforming. So he's 100% chance to dodge for the first turn upon transforming. Very powerful. Attack and defense plus 150%. Then he gets key plus 5 and launches an additional super attack and a medium chance of launching another additional super attack as the first or second attacker in a turn. So 30% chance to get that extra super attack. And that 30% chance has a chance to activate for every attack that you do. So it's not just like you put him in slot 1 and 2 and then there's just always a flat 30%. There is a 30% chance that has a chance to trigger on the first attack he does, on the second attack he does, on the third attack he does. So you have all these different chances to activate that. It's not just a flat 30%, which is important to note. Then he gets key plus 7, launches an additional super attack, and gets a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack as the 3rd attacker in a turn. Then he's building up. He gets 1 key and 22% attack and defense, up to key plus 5 and 88% attack and defense with each attack performed. So he has to attack 5 times to get fully built up from that. And then he launches an additional super attack when activating the active skill or when key is 24. So if this character is in slot 1 or 2 and he has 24 key, he does his first normal super attack. Then he's doing a guaranteed super from being in slot 1 and 2. Then he's doing a guaranteed super from having 24 key. Then he has a 30% chance to get an additional super attack just from being in slot 1 and 2. And then he has the hidden middle system. So this guy can super 5 times in 1 turn. Don't forget, he's greatly stacking defense for 1 turn on this 12 key super deck effect, and then he's giving himself a 3-turn great stack of defense on his 18 key. And then, of course, we have the active skill here, the final Kamehameha. They actually added a new OST for this, which is pretty interesting. That's not something they had to do. They just sort of went above and beyond what we expected there, which is very, very nice. Can be activated when facing only 1 enemy whose HP is 50% or less, starting from the next attacking turn. So the turn this character transforms into Blue Vegito, he's not going to be able to use this, but the following turn he would be. Greatly raise attack temporarily and cause ultimate damage. This is just meant to be a finisher, right? When the enemy's under 50% HP, so that's good. In terms of his skill orbs here, I'll probably end up replacing some of these later on when we get the anniversary skill orb event here. But 12 additional, 24 crit, I think is a pretty good spread for this character, so And then Link, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, power bestowed by God, over in a flash, fuse fighter, fierce battle, and legendary power. Pretty good Link set. Has a ton of categories. I'm not going to read them all off, or you can pause and just read them if you want to. But we are going to be using this character on the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta 8th anniversary team here. Next to Bulma, we have Gohan there. 23rd World Tournament Goku, and then the TEQ Super Saiyan 2 World Tournament Gohan. So I'm going to have Vegito next to Gohan. I think having Gohan in slot 1 here, and then having Vegito in slot 2 should make for a pretty solid rotation. I believe they share, it's like 4 links, I believe, between the two of them, which is pretty damn good once Vegito is transformed. We can, of course, have some pretty good rotations with Vegito if we were able to, enter the standby mode with the 8th anniversary character in the same rotation. So we're going to jump into the Cell. No, this is actually the wrong stage. I don't want to go into the Cell Max. I want to go into the Cell stage, which I think is the prior one. No, this one. Yeah, just because it's longer. And again, Vegito being one of these characters that needs to build up. I mean, you guys, this is not the first time we're using this unit. This is a 5th anniversary character. So this character came out 3 years ago, and the same exact play style remains true post EZA. Just a character that needs to transform and then build up, and he's ridiculous. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I will enable the music again, just because we have the special OST playing during the anniversary here. All right, so how are our rotations here? I'll just have to rotate Gohan off, and then I'll rotate Bulma off, and we should be good to go. Okay, not too bad, I guess. All right, where are the attacks? So he's attacking twice in slot 1 and 2. So yeah, I think we'll just leave things exactly like this. This is fine. We'll have this Goku get hit a few times, build up a little bit. I am intentionally not going to give this 8th anniversary character a ton of orbs because I don't want them to kill this guy too fast. The entire purpose of jumping into an event like this where we're fighting Cell, or I'll probably jump into the Frieza stage for Gogeta just because it's basically the same length as this one, and they're both very long. It's just, characters that need to transform and then build up. It takes a lot of time to get them to their max potential, so I just figured it's a better way to do this, just to jump into these longer... Like, I could jump into, like, Metal Cooler Core, I could jump into, like, the Broly stage, but these longer stages, like the Cell and the Frieza stages of the Red Zone event, I think are the best ways to see the full extent of what these characters are able to do, right? So that's the thought process behind that. All right, don't additional. Okay. Thanks a lot. All right, well, I mean, they do have to super 5 times eventually to get their damage reduction, so I guess we're getting that out of the way early here. And then they also have to get hit 4 times at some point to get their standby active, so that's 2 out of 4 there. Gohan's not going to do a bunch of damage unless he crits. There's a type disadvantage here. I don't think I have much crit on this character, so don't crit it for the second time. Okay, thanks, Gohan. Doing the opposite of what I'm saying. Alright. So I do want to rotate Bulma here just because I want to have Bulma next to 23rd World Tournament Goku. That's the intended rotation there. So Vegito here, he has 3 links. Well, he's going to have 4 with legendary power. Saiyan Warrior Race, Brainiacs, Fierce Battle. So for Saiyan Warrior Race and Brainiacs, those are the 2 links that this character ends up losing once he transforms. So, it's a bit unfortunate we got this character on turn 2 on the second rotation, because if he was in the first rotation, we would have an extra turn to stack his attack. Because remember, this character stacks attack infinitely in base form on his 12 and 18 key super attack. So we would have had an extra turn of this character in base form if he was in turn 1. Because remember, he transforms on turn 4. So turn 1 and 3, he would have been able to stack up his attack a little bit higher. But we're going to end up getting the blue transformation a bit earlier this way. But we're only going to have 1 turn to stack his base form attack up here. So that's something to keep in mind. 162,000 defense, of course, is not the craziest. But remember, he is getting 100% defense when he attacks. And then he's also getting the great raise of defense on his 18 key, right? So remember this character. So let's just think about this. So he's doubling his defense when he's attacking. So that's going to be, let's just call it 330,000 defense or so. Then he's getting a 50% raise on top of that, so he's going to be hovering around maybe a little bit less than 500,000 defense there. And then if he subsequently does additional supers after that, he will then be getting a 30% raise. So his defense is not the craziest ever in base form here, but remember, I think most of the time what you probably want to do with this character is you probably want to just float him. He has a 70% chance to dodge, and he's getting the guaranteed additional super in slot 3 here, so pretty strong floating character before transforming, but for the sake of the showcase, we're going to leave him exactly like this. I should probably just put him in slot 1 just so that we can guaranteed see as many attacks as possible with him. We can get the 18 key if we do this, because remember, he gets 4 key when he attacks, so let's just do this. And then the 8th anniversary LR. I mean, we're going to kill him on this turn anyway, so we might as well just go for some key here. And then Bulma's actually not going to be able to get her support, which honestly is fine. I don't care. I would rather not kill this guy instantly, so a lot of damage, yeah. All right, so 5 million. He's not going to look that insane right now. Remember, base form, he's just okay, I would say. All right, nice. We got an additional super. Remember, 70% chance for it to be a super there, so that's good. And then, of course, we can get one more if we get the hidden potential system here, which we get, but it's a normal. Damn it, that sucks. And then he's at double digits, yeah, so. All right, so we got 2 stacks in, which is not ideal. You want more than 2, but it's fine. Which, of course, those stacks of attack from a super attack effect will carry over to the post-transformed version. Actually, is it Cell gonna live? Yeah, Cell's gonna live. Unless we even if we crit here, I think Cell will probably survive. Yeah, Cell is gonna. That's actually good. That is very good. All right, so we'll have Goku get hit here. Let's just grab same type orbs. Please be guarding. Guarding? Not guarding. All right. Well, I guess we're going to be able to use the standby here, which probably we won't do, but it's an option now. All right, here is where things get very, very dumb. So, we transformed into Blue Vegito. Now he's a real monster. Guys, remember, the first turn upon transforming, he has a 100% chance to dodge. So we could just put him in the front here and have literally nothing to worry about whatsoever. Now, the only thing I guess we can be a bit concerned about here is that because that 23rd World Tournament Goku was not guarding, we took enough damage for us to fall below the threshold where Gohan is guarding. So Gohan is not guarding on this turn. I guess the question would then become, is Gohan going to take enough damage to where he actually would die to a super here? Probably not. I don't think he's going to take that much damage. All right, so again, we do this. We get 5 ki when we attack, don't we? Let me just make sure I'm correct on that. I think we get 5 ki when we attack, right? Yeah, 5. So we can do this and get the 18 key. Remember, it's very important that we get the 18 key super with this character because he is getting a 3-turn defensive stack from this. So let's go ahead and grab this. This is going to carry over to the next turn. He's guaranteed dodging on this turn, so you don't have to worry about him really taking any damage here. And then I guess we'll just grab this. I mean, is he dead here? I mean, you have type disadvantage with Vegito. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I could have standby there, but I want to save it. Hopefully he just supers Vegito. All right, 6.4. Not the greatest number ever. And remember, we aren't getting the additional super guaranteed one. We're missing out on one of them because we are not at 24 ki, but it's tough to get 24 ki during the first turn. Remember, he's building up ki whenever he attacks as well. All right, that's 3. We can do one more here from the hidden potential system. We'll see if we get it. And we did. All right, so he quad supered. He could have done one more, but we didn't have 24 ki, so yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so he's attacked 4 times, which means he's built up fully in terms of his stats. He just needs to attack one more time, then he's fully built up ki-wise. So the next turn is going to be a great turn for this character. We'll see him in pretty much his full potential next turn. He's fully built up stat-wise, and he's next to Gohan, who's sharing a bunch of links with him, and potentially we could also see... Oh, but by the way, we did not have Bulma support on this rotation. Remember, we didn't get her support. We didn't get the 4 orbs. Alright, so we'll take this guy out here, move on to the next phase, which is AGL Perfect Form Cell. We are just above half HP. I'm just terrified that this Goku is not guarding. But I mean, he has type advantage, so I guess we can still do that and be comfortable. Let's just try and kill this Cell here. Do I pop that as a standby? Nah. Let's not pop the standby here. I want to try and kill... Honestly, if possible, do we... Yeah, let's just try and do it. Alright. He can nullify this, which he didn't do. Thanks, Goku. And he wasn't guarding again. Alright, we've been having pretty bad luck with Goku in this one. We are very low on HP. Goku not guarding also means he's not going to be able to get the additional super that he would have gotten otherwise, right? So, that's not good. Missing out on damage and defense from that. Alright, Bulma should be able to do some pretty good damage here, though. 8 million. Give us some crits. No. Well, looks like he's not going to die on this turn. Triple super, though. Okay. The Cell can double super, so if he supers Bulma here, she's completely fine. And then I'm pretty sure if he supers these guys, they're completely fine as well. I believe they should be fully built up after this turn. No crit, and we didn't get the additional super. Wow, our luck in this video has been 0. Our luck has actually been 0 in this video. Because once again, we're not going to have the Gohan's guard active. Wow. Do you guys know how bad our luck was right there? We're probably dead. Are you serious? We didn't get the 70%, and then they did an additional normal. All right, I'm forwarding to... Wow. All right, so this is pretty much the exact same situation we had in the first run, where Vegito was in the second rotation. He's got 2 supers in before he's transforming, and now here we go. So this is the first turn he's on rotation. We're going to go ahead and get the guaranteed dodging in here. There's not a way to get him enough ki, though, because he needs to be at 13 ki, because he's getting 5 when he attacks. He doesn't share any key links with them. Is there a way, if I put Gohan there and do that, what happens? That works perfectly. All right, that cleared it up. Cool. So we'll grab this. He'll grab his 18 ki, and then we should be good to go. I don't think you guys understand how unlucky that prior run was. We had 23rd World Tournament Goku who didn't guard 2 turns in a row. And then on that turn where Cell double supered us, the 8th anniversary LR missed their 70% chance to get an additional super, and then they got a normal with hidden potential system. Like, do you guys understand how much had to go wrong for us to die there? That was insane. All right, there's super number 2. Hopefully he doesn't crit. Okay, good. Super number 3. He can do 1 more after this. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Perfect. That's really okay. He didn't super, or he didn't even attack a 4th time, but he needs to attack 1 more time to get his full passive in terms of his stats. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty good here. Now it's just going to come down to, is this guy guarding or not? I really don't want to trust this character, but we'll do it anyway. Same lineage, okay, sure. Let's just not even play around here. Let's give them that. Honestly, if we just... I would prefer if we just killed this guy here, but we'll see. Well, it doesn't look like it. They're doing 0 damage. I don't think... because 23rd World Tournament Goku doesn't do a ton of damage. And I don't think, even with how good the 8th Anniversary LR is, I don't think they're going to be able to kill Cell here. Alright, let's see. Let's see. We are going to have the World Tournament Gohan support next turn floating. So next turn is going to be a really good turn for Vegito. Okay, I mean, if they're not going to kill him, just don't crit. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, sure, whatever. Miss your 70% chance every single time. Again, I hate 70% chances to additional super shouldn't even exist. Just be guaranteed. And they didn't even get the hidden potential system. Alright, whatever, man. And there's this, of course. How does this happen twice in a row? Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? Alright. So he's going to be at 4 out of 7. He's at 4. Remember, he's 1 attack away from having his full defensive abilities here. And offensive, I guess. But remember, he's also getting a 3-turn defensive raise on 18 key, and then he's greatly raising his defense for 1 turn on 12 key every time he attacks. So his defense numbers are actually going to be quite good here. Like, I would say the average turn with Vegito in slot 1 and 2 is he's going to be like around 900k to 1 million defense. I mean, that's just where the character is. Really strong. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. Do I leave Gohan? Do I just put him in slot 1? The only reason why I don't want to put him in slot 1 is because this guy debuffs. So if he decides to super again, well, is he gonna super again? He literally just supered last attack, so I don't think so. I think we're fine to do this. So we can do this. He's going to have 24 key, because remember, he gets 5 key when attacking. So he's gonna have... What is this? This is gonna be 3 guaranteed supers with a 30% chance to be a super as number 4, and then the hidden potential system was number 5. So Cell's dead. Yeah, he's not living this. Okay. I'm kind of glad he's healing, because he's going to take a lot of damage. Yeah. Oh my 16 million attack stat. All right, he's fully built up now. And then here's the guaranteed addition number 1, only 12.2 million, pretty good. Remember, this is with Bulma's support. Okay, there's another one, 13 million. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this active skill, man. He's just going to decimate everything too much. Alright, these guys can't even stand by, huh? How do I want to play this? I guess the question becomes, do we just Bulma active here and kill him so we can move on to the next phase? This, okay, so my, yeah, this is the play, because my 8th anniversary LR is going to be floating next turn, and they can stand by. So the play is to do this, just to make sure we guaranteed kill this guy here. Okay. Alright, so there's no way the Cell's gonna live here. So we can get this guy out of here and move on to the final phase, where we'll have massive support for Vegito next turn. Vegito's gonna have the 80% support from the standby Goku and Vegeta. And there is a pretty decent chance that we just completely wipe the floor with Cell. Vegito single-handedly just kills him next turn. We'll see. We'll see what the attacks are looking like here. Bulma just soloed him. Okay, sure. There's 2 in the front. All right.
元気をみんなの元気をくれ。このままじゃオラ死ねねえんだ。
頼むぜカカロット、俺に力をくれ。お前ら
All right. Does he get anything else with Vegeta? No. All right, so 477. Remember, Bulma's support is still active here. I'm gonna put him in slot 2. This kind of sucks. I would prefer to put him in slot 1, but I'm pretty sure we would die if Cell super right away. Like if we did this, I'm pretty sure if one of those 2 attacks in the front is a super, I'm pretty sure we would die. So I think what we'll do is we'll put him in slot 2 just to be safe here. Gohan's gonna do a lot of damage, but I mean, it's just when you have this Vegeta character out, it's just unavoidable. All right, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, don't tell me he's not supering. All right, we would have been fine with him in the front. Damn it! Yeah, Gohan's 10 million type advantage. Don't crit. Just let Vegeta do the work. Okay, didn't crit at least. Of course he's additional supering. Yeah. I mean, Vegeto's about to put up like a 20 million attack stat. All right, you're good. All right, let's see, Vegeta, what do you got for us? Yeah, basically 20 million. 19.7. So we have a 19.7 million attack stat. Nice 12.8 million crit into a 13 million. Remember, he could do 5 of these, by the way. All right, there's number 3. He can do 2 more. He's not going to survive. He's not surviving all these. He's just dead. Yeah, okay. So we had a 20 millioner into a 13 million into a 14 million, and then we could have gone 15, 16 after that. So that was 13, 14, 15. Let's just assume he did 5 supers in that turn. He was going to do 13, 14, 15, 16, which is basically 60 million, and then he started with a 20. So he could have basically done like a 80 million attacks on that turn. And defensively, he was hovering around a million defense after doing all those as well. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this is a very dumb character. We were able to show him off, I think, pretty effectively. That first run, we just got really, like, ridiculously unlucky with the other units on the team that just didn't do what they're supposed to do. But yeah, crazy character. We're going to go ahead and showcase Gogeta next. I'm going to jump into the Frieza stage, I think. But they're essentially the same character. I think Vegito is probably a little bit more consistent once he's transformed than Gogeta is, because Vegito getting the additional super means he's not only going to be basically doing the same amount of damage Gogeta does transform, but he's going to be a bit better defensively because of the defensive raises on the additional supers he's getting. So let me know below what you guys think of this EZA LR Blue Vegito. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.